This is ChatGPT.
Welcome, Culture Chat GPT. This your E to the other L. Welcome to the Donnie Manziel therapy session.
I'm telling you, I may call my therapist today.
To my right,
Be my guest.
the Mack book. To my left,
I am the guest.
the Don.
Be our guest.
The Don is in the building.
Man.
What's up, y'all?
Man, how y'all feeling?
Great. Blessed and highly favored.
Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
Neither. But if I had to choose
Give me a ginger beer.
Coke, if I had to choose Coke, yo, I just went to this
Where
restaurant.
Are you from, man? Where's this guy?
They the same. Hold up, they're the same thing.
No, it's not.
They are literally the same
No, it's
exact
not.
drink, just
Go ahead.
different.
Where were you at?
Just brand. But I was just at this lounge.
West.
I ain't gonna give them no shout out because we ain't getting paid from them. But
Who?
they had one of them signs that say, "Please don't do coke in the bathroom." What's the? Let me ask y'all in the entertainment business.
Please don't do coke in the bathroom.
What's the wildest place y'all seen somebody like just pull out some coke and just? Or what's the first time y'all ever seen that? Matter of fact, it blew my mind the first.
First
I
time I
hate to
seen
say
somebody do some coke, I went to New York, and we was at this spot, but it was like everybody was in there crowded like a lunchroom, like sitting down, but it was like a place, like a club. I don't know.
Yeah.
And a nigga just pulled out some coke and just swiped it up his nose, and I was so appalled when I seen that. I was like, "Excuse me," but it was like, "Damn, okay, they doing coke now in front of my eyes," and I didn't never want to do it.
Yeah.
And then in Atlanta, you know. But when I seen that, I was always shocked. Every time I see somebody do that, I'm shocked. For some reason, I just get shocked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the first time you seen it? Yeah.
Well, the first time.
Or even the wildest,
was-
I guess.
What do we got to say, Chad? This is for promotional use only? That's yeah. Anyway.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. Entertainment purposes only. The first time was, I was with my pop, and we went to this puff party.
And Dad was like, "I'll be back."
Nah.
Came back. I just had some donuts.
Nah. My pop ain't play that. He ain't play that. When we walked in, Paris Hilton had her face in the bowl. It was a bowl of that and a bowl of Reggie Bush, man. Well, not Reggie, but
Reggie.
Gasoline.
Some Reggie.
Yeah.
Some Reggie.
yeah.
Paris Hilton
So,
smoking Reggie is crazy.
yeah, and her
They
face,
definitely was smoking Reggie, man. They didn't give a fuck.
her face was in the bowl. And then when my pop seen that, he was like, "Oh, nah, come on, we out of here, man. What the fuck is going on?"
Oh, y'all dipped as soon as you
Her
seen
face
that?
was in a whole bowl.
Especially because he had me with him.
They got
My
boogies and
pop
shit in
don't
it. His boogies all in the bowl. I ain't with that, man.
Right.
And then, like, she lifted her head up, and the whole
It was like, "Hi, guys." Hi, guys.
Yeah, man, that was wild. That was my first. And then there was another experience we had. I gotta probably bleep out too many names to get to that one, but it was a studio session with some of the biggest names in the game, and somebody was there,
Just bumping it up.
pulled a line out. He was a white guy, very well known, right? Everybody else is black. He was the only. Well, his sister was there.
Okay.
His two sisters and him. Probably. Well, not even his sister. His girl and her sister was there.
Okay.
And they were the only white girls there. Everybody else was black. They whipped out, and they referred to some of the guys. Some of the guys in there was from Philly.
They call him the N-word with the ER?
No, he
Oh, he referred to
no.
Oh, I'm about to say.
He didn't refer to them that way, but he invited them to have some other guys from Philly, and they took it offensive, and it almost went bad. They like, "Yo, what the fuck did you just say?" He was like, "Nah, you wanna." Hey, bro, I look like a, you know.
Oh, right.
It went, it almost went left. I had to put my arm around homie and walk him off and tell him he's not trying to be rude and saying that or thinking you a certain way or a crackhead or nothing. He's just
having a party.
this is normal
Right.
in their space. So right now you're not normal.
Right.
Because this ain't what you do. You're the oddball.
Right.
To us, he's the oddball. So
Right.
I had to explain it to him, but he still wasn't. But we let it go. And then afterwards, it's a lot of lot of
Okay,
parts.
BL Miyagi.
Too many names. Too many names.
BL
many names.
Miyagi.
I ain't gonna lie.
Too many names.
The
yeah.
older I got, it made me see how, especially being in Atlanta, it made me see how normal that is
Yeah.
for a lot of people. Because the
Well-
first time I seen, we was at a restaurant,
Oh, I got a good one now.
and yeah,
Go ahead.
I can't say who it was, but we had a restaurant and just pulled out their pocket real quick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on,
And that's here in Atlanta.
that's here in Atlanta.
See, it must started coming common in Atlanta now because it's never been a common thing. It's been a L.A. California
I heard
common
that's,
thing.
that's their weed over there, baby.
Yes.
Nah, there's a thing down here, man.
Okay,
Be
but that's more
surprised,
newer
man.
than it. Cali's always been. I think it's more newer for Atlanta.
It's a little bit
It's
more.
newer, yeah.
I don't know, cause like the baggies that I seen was like this big, you know what I'm saying? Little Johnny Jones, they do. Motherfucker do like this.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it's common, but it's more discreet. Out
Yeah.
there, you know what's going
Right,
on.
this
Like
the
you
vibe.
know.
Right.
Here, you be like, oh damn, I ain't know this was that type of party. Let me get my bag too. You know, like that's how
Let me
niggas
run to the
is.
car real
Like,
quick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
how we
damn,
move.
Oh, that's how we So it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
know.
What you was about to go
Yeah,
ahead?
so we in L.A. We at STK. We at STK, right? Me and my man Tone, if he's watching this, he gonna crack up. So anyway, like I told you, in L.A., you're the oddball if this ain't what you into.
Right.
Like you the oddball.
Right.
So we go to the restaurant, and the waitress, they sit us down, and she's taking our order. Now, while she's taking our order, my man asks for suggestions. Like, hey, I'm kind of confused on what I want. What you suggest? He suggested a whole meal for him, right? But while she's talking, I'm telling my man, yo, she high, bro. I'm telling him in front of her. You feel me? But she's so high, I don't know if she catching
ain't
it.
even listening
I
to
don't know
you.
if she
Right.
catching it. So I'm like, bro, she high as shit, bro. He like, bro, she ain't high. Like and he should know this. He should see this, right? So I put my order in. He puts his order in, and his order is based off her suggestion.
Right.
She steps off. And now, mind you, she was with the hostess when they sat us down. So she kind of walked us too with the hostess. She was like, okay, I'm waiting on you guys.
Right.
So after she stepped off with our order, she came back and was like, who sat you guys here? So I look at him. I said, bro, I told you. Right?
She high as a
Yo,
kite.
We had STK, bro.
What did she suggest? Some Kool-Aid?
Like it was like a steak. It was a steak and whatever. It's like, you know what I mean? A wine rib,
Oh.
whatever it was. I think it was a steak though. So he was like, Shorty, you sat us down. Like my man say this.
Right.
She like, and she does like this, and she does like this with her mouth and steps off, right? So I'm like, I told you this is high.
high,
You
right.
feel me? So he started laughing like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, Shorty, you suggested a whole meal, and now you acting like you don't know us and who sat us here?
Right,
We just went
right.
through a whole dialogue with you. You feel me? so mind you, she gets the manager or whatever. We didn't even ask for it. She just stepped off, so she was so embarrassed. The manager comes back. He's like, hey, man, sorry, guys, man. I heard it was a situation. I was like, yeah, we sat us down, took him through the whole thing. We placed the order. She came back. I like, she didn't know us. Why are we sitting here? Who are we? He was like, yeah, we got a little party pack in the back. This is the manager.
A little part.
He said, we got a party pack, man. And he invited us to hit the party pack. He's like, man, if y'all want to. And so listen, this the ill part. We was drinking wine. So somebody else had brought us some wine while the girl was going through her motions, right? Trying to fix her high. So he picks up my glass of wine. He drinks the whole glass and was like, hey, bring him a bottle of that. Bro.
What was your reaction to that?
It felt like New Jack City. I thought I was in a Carter, like an SDK Carter.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm too.
You feel
Wild
me?
as fuck.
Man,
the fuck?
I'm too scared.
Excuse my, yeah.
I'm too scared of
Yeah,
that,
beat
bro.
that, Chad.
Because it's like, I remember even being at a house party one
We
time.
10 minutes in.
We 10 minutes in, we good.
Fuck that.
We all roll up, fucking.
Oh shit.
We rolling up.
Motherfucker.
We rolling up in a party or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Hold on, where you at? You in?
I'm in Philly.
Okay.
So I'm in
You
Philly.
rolling up at a party? What?
Yeah, like a-
You rolling up
weed.
some mid?
No, it was probably some mid. We ain't
you
really
got-
have a
it's
lot of money.
definitely some
It was
mid.
mid.
Sticks and
Look,
seeds.
Definitely
So
some mid.
we rolling up.
You had a Dutchie.
No, I had a backwood.
Okay.
So it was two other guys that came up. So this kind of like the drug section.
Dutch and
now.
Spade was there.
Huh?
No, I'm talking shit.
So this kind of like the
Area?
drug section or whatever.
So go ahead.
We probably rolled up like two backwoods.
Yeah.
So then two other guys walked over and they pulled out some coke. So
Okay.
I'm like, I'm a little confused now.
Yeah.
So the one homie that's about to smoke with me, he like, I can't say my man's name, but he's like, oh. He said, oh, y'all doing that?
Yeah.
He said, oh, I don't need weed. I ain't know people. Yeah, I get down. I'm like, yo, this nigga. So it's that, but I'm too scared.
They love them party packs.
It's
man.
too much stuff mixed in stuff,
Tell me
and
about it.
fentanyl, the #1 killer in the world now. And all
Now
that.
you know what? I can't never imagine it though. Just going up my nose. I just can't imagine that going up my
Yeah,
nose.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I don't, do it burn? Do it sting? I don't.
I ain't gonna lie. I never took no drug in my life.
I was just about to.
Yeah,
ask.
I'm not. Hey.
I mean, I didn't.
Yeah. Nah, you know what's crazy,
We
Mac?
ain't gonna talk
Yo, you
about
know
it.
what's crazy,
I-
Mac? When we was telling that Big Meat story, and you was like, "Yeah, I was in the back rolling."
Yeah.
Somebody hit me offline and was like, "Mac was rolling."
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I was in the back on the beam or something. That is what it is. But I mean, of course, now I can't indulge in that type of activities.
Right.
But when I was young, yeah. Give you a little bean,
Yeah.
hit the scene.
Hey, so you
That's
ain't
what I was
never-
supposed to do.
You ain't never want to do.
Nah,
So I do want to try this. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
But I've heard you ain't never want to try nothing with a shorty off.
Like a shroom.
Yeah, off shroom,
Perk,
ecstasy,
you
or
want a perk?
something. Nah.
You want a perk 40?
Perky.
Give him a perk 40.
I'm scared of perks. I'm scared of perks.
He wants some perky jerky.
Man, I'm in my surgery before. They gave me a muscle relaxer. I'm like, nah, if this what this feel like, I definitely don't want no perk. But
My
you
mom put fear in my heart at a young age.
okay.
So she'd ride, let's say it's Kensington. She'd ride down Kensington and say, "You see that?" She'd be like, "That's what happens when you do this." And I don't know why that stuck with me. So
Yeah.
every chance she got, she showed me that. It was like, "That's what happens to you. It's no in between.
That
You go
wasn't
straight
me.
there."
I was gonna go pick up a bean from over that scene. Pick my little package up and hit the streets.
And hit the streets. No, one of the
Had a
funnest
good old
times.
She used to make it seem
weekend.
like it was no like in between. She said,
that
"You go straight to
couldn't-
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Go straight to bending over.
It's no fun space.
Right.
It's just straight to that."
Man, them days is over with.
Yeah, you gotta be. No, one of the most fun times I did have though. I took a Molly and at the Made in America concert with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Bro, his visuals and how he
Look
do
better?
it. Bro, I'm the whole time.
Did you have on glasses? You was one of them
was in
geek
there like,
bulls. I could see him. A little
Bro,
a
remember
polo
movie?
shirt
He was in
on,
there like them.
some
Chad,
khakis.
what was that movie? What was that movie?
That
Chad?
nigga, he was out there.
Right.
Yeah, he was in there like a rock
He
band.
was out there looking like what's the bull name?
I was
What's the bull
cooked.
name that Barnesworth Bentley Harms? Harms?
With
Yeah.
the polo and
He was one of them bulls.
I was so happy, bro. I
Geeked
felt
up.
the breeze was different,
Yeah,
Chad. Like the
geeked
air outside,
up.
Right.
man. But speaking of like concerts and stuff like that,
Yeah.
yo, I'd seen Kendrick Lamar not too long ago on the show,
Yeah.
bro. That's probably the best show I've seen.
Oh, word.
Bro, he's an entertainer, bro.
Yeah.
And I know y'all came at me because I said I don't want to think when I'm listening to Kendrick.
Yeah.
But that whole concert,
Turn-
it made me damn, I know this song.
Right.
Damn, he got
right,
this
right,
hit.
Right, right.
Damn, he got
Yeah.
this hit. And then hearing Not Like Us with 70, 80,000 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
And that's crazy you said that because he hasn't been known to be a performer. That's not been his thing.
Yeah, I've
they
never
even talked
known
about
him.
the Super Bowl. They was
Right.
just like, they felt like Drake would have been a better performer. But I'm saying it was known for him not to be known as a performer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's just fire, man.
Yeah,
you
he's just-
can't
he's
deny the
lyrically-
fire.
Can't deny
Fire,
it. I
yeah.
can't
He's
deny
not
it.
fire.
I'll take back all
So-
Kendrick slander. I apologize.
Are you
Yeah,
riding the
you really went in on him. You really did it. You
Nah.
really did a number.
I'm
You really
still.
did a number. You really did a be my guest.
I'm still not throwing. I throw
yeah.
Not Like Us on
That's
and
it.
that Mustard. That's the
And
only
then-
two
and then
songs.
you going
on.
to Drizzy?
And then I'm going right back to Drake. So
Talk about how much in love you
He
is.
stayed at the concert for
stay
an
in
hour
love.
and a half
I,
for 2
Lover
songs.
boy.
I was hype as hell during that show, but I'm definitely a lover boy. Yo, what was the most impactful, like the dopest concert like you've been to? So even though I wasn't around for this, but when I think of like huge concerts just by video and stuff like that, I think of the Fade to Black show. I think when DMX was in Woodstock and it looked like he was in front of 10 million people.
Yeah.
Like, what was the most
So,
impactful one you?
We talked about it before. Our first one was Michael Jackson, of course. But now I'll go to another. But I got another one. Was it the Rock the Mic tour? Everybody, DMX,
State
Ja Rule,
Property.
State Property.
Was
Yeah,
that
the
where,
That's
like,
Redman,
backstage
Redman.
That's what I was about to. Yeah,
That
yeah,
joint,
yeah.
phew,
Were you? I know you was back there behind the.
yeah. And it's funny because I watched Hove tell the story of how great of a performer DMX was. Because I think Hove even said, like, he made me step my shit up. Like, so DMX used to come and he would be backstage. You wouldn't see him. And you hear that doom doom.
RPX, man.
Doom doom. Right? And he would be like, hey, check, and he would come running out. Like, in his DMX mode, take his shirt off, crowd going crazy, and then he would end with a prayer. So Hove was like, I ain't even tell this as good as Hove told it, but he would take the crowd there and then make them cry and roll. And now it's my turn. It's like,
Now I gotta come back.
damn,
on
like,
right.
I gotta, like, damn, my nigga.
X is about to go on, and I'm like, I want to see. I got like
X
a
is
little.
before you.
X is going before
Yep.
me. The lights are up. He's in the hallway. It goes doom doom.
Yeah, I just got the chill.
And now the arena's shaking. And I'm like, this is cool. And then it goes doom doom. And then he goes, and the fucking arena goes crazy. First of all, it's deafening, and I'm like, oh shit. He's running back and forth. He has a thing like a Alizé and Hennessy mixed. It looks like blood. It's like he's drinking blood, right? And he's running back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. And going halfway through the show, then he takes his shirt off.
Now
All
he
the girls
go
are
crazy
screaming,
again. And the dog chain.
Yeah, the
on.
dog chain is dripping and he's going nuts, right? And I'm like, shit. This is halfway through. Now first the guys are going crazy. Now the girls are going crazy. And then he gets to the end and he starts a prayer.
Oh my God.
And now they're crying.
Yeah.
The whole arena is crying. Yeah. They're crying tears. And I'm like, they're like, hey, now you go.
That's how I be when I be DJing sometimes. Like, I'll come behind a DJ that's fire. His name is Double Nickels
Yeah.
at Taringa City. And he just make me want to step my shit up every time. Like, he just so good at what he does. Like, I be admiring shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to try to copy or, duplicate somebody's set or whatever the case may be. But I try to get there early sometimes so I know, like, yeah, I gotta step my shit up with this nigga. Like,
Would you rather start a show or end it? Would you rather start a set or end a set?
It all depends.
Okay.
Like,
No, you want to
I
close.
I like the closers.
Closers.
Okay.
So
But
just-
sometimes I'm okay with I'm okay sometimes
opening.
with that.
But closers are the ones that
Closers are the ones.
they're the ones. And then not only that, when you're not a closer, you have to be respectful of the closer. So you can't come in there playing everything that's hot. You kind of got to play things that get the crowd warm. For
And
the
that's
closer.
why I respect the DJ because at this place at Taringa City, I close.
Yeah.
So he's one before me.
And he's able to do what
And
he do.
it's so fire.
Okay.
I
Without
mean, and
even
not
messing your
even
setup.
not even
Touching
not
you.
compared.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's so fire. So it's like, damn, I be getting inspired off of that shit.
I got a story. Vegas. Floyd Mayweather versus somebody. Damn. Puff party. But it's in Vegas at a
He's back with Puff.
Nah. This was in a casino at a club.
Okay.
So it's like Floyd and Puff hosting
Okay.
after the fight. Drum to DJ. I never forget this night. this is to me, and me and Drum talk about this a lot. This is one of his most epic nights. So, Sergio Ibaka was with us. That's weird.
Okay,
but
basketball player.
Yeah.
That is a random ass
This
individual.
tall African boy, like the way he
Fire.
was talking. Yeah, but you just said they was the tall boys. Was,
He might be dumb.
retarded.
He might be dumb. He might be dumb, but he fine.
Yeah. So anyway, so the ball that went on, Drum's the closer, right? The ball that went on, he's playing everything that's hot at the
Oh, the
moment,
hitters.
which he's not supposed to do as a beginner DJ. I mean, starting off DJ. So Drum starts pacing in the section, right, like a fiend. He's pacing back and forth, right? So we drinking, we always drink, take a little shots, talk, kick it before he gets on, get him in his mode. So he's like, yo, BL, get a check back. What?
Right.
So he's like, nah, get a check back. He said it to me twice.
He don't want to play because he tight.
I said, bro, what are you talking about? He said, man, he's playing everything. Playing everything, right? So at the time, I think my man Obi is up there. You know Obi the promoter.
Yeah.
So I tell Obi, hey, yo, man, tell him chill. But I said, hey, listen, man, let me holler at you, right? I tell John, I said, listen, I don't give a fuck what he's playing. You are DJ Drama.
Butch, is that you?
Yeah, like, nigga, you one of the baddest niggas on earth DJing.
Right.
I wouldn't give a fuck if he had Michael Jackson up there. You feel me?
Right.
Like, in other words, get up there and do
You
your
that nigga.
shit,
You that nigga. Right.
So I'm getting him there. So he gets to pacing back and forth. He like, yo, give me another shot. Gave him another shot. It's about his time, right? So he go get on, bro. When I got chills telling this story to you right now. When I tell you, Drum, fuck that John up. You hear me?
Good John.
He
good
got
John.
first. He got on there, and because like I always told you, you can play a record, and Mack can play a record, but Mack is gonna set the room up differently than you. So you'll play it and get a good reaction, but the way Mack gonna play it, and she might say something in between and bring it back, and boom, drop something. Who knows what she gonna do? You feel me?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But so I had to tell him, he's not gonna play you can play those records again and play your DJ Drama. You're gonna set the room up differently than anyone else. But he didn't. When he went up there and killed it, he didn't even play none of the. He played some records that the beginner should play, but the way he played them, oh.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. It's all about setting. Like when I come
Yeah.
in to do a joint, I'm setting it up. Like I'm on my way, and in that 20 minutes that I'm on my way to the gig, I'm setting it up in my head how I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might play a little play around joint. I say, all right, whatever song I turn on in the radio play, that's what I'm coming in with.
Yeah.
And then it just line your shit up. Or like a hit is a hit, man. It
Oh,
don't
so
matter.
you already come into it knowing
I
what
already
you're about
know
to
what
play
I'm doing when I
before
get
filling
there.
the room.
I already know.
You like
You have
envisioning.
to. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to because it's like you if you don't do it like that, that means you don't care and you're just there to get the money. I'm there to get the reaction. I'm there to be a narcissist. So
And
I
that's-
want all the praise. I want all the fucking love.
And that's exactly what
I
I was
want
just about
it.
to ask you too, Mac. Like,
when it comes to DJ, I'm a narcissist.
I
But when
can't-
it comes to regular life, I'm regular.
I can only imagine what that feeling is like an NBA player hitting a game-winning three or somebody hitting a home run to win a game. Like, what
I
is
think that's why I
do
ain't
you-
got no niggas now, because I feel like I'm busting this. When I do a good job like that,
Yeah. So you
and I'm there to be I'm able to be at my spots that I've been at for 5 years.
Yeah.
No other replacement
right.
unless I sent them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
why I
feel
ain't
like
got
you
no
hitting the nigga from
niggas.
the back.
I feel like I'm servicing my own self. I feel like I'm servicing my own self because I do a good job at what I do. So that's my production. You talk about concerts and all that, shows and all that. Yeah, I've been at shows and did it, but I've always been behind the scenes. I ain't never get a chance to really go at. You be tired, man. You ain't studying that shit. But my productions, yeah, that's me getting better and better and better. Quadir, no, he was there.
Oh, shut up.
Came past and see me. I ain't never seen none of these bulls except for
Don't do
Donnie.
that. Yeah, don't do that.
I ain't see Chad or this bull.
You know this bull been.
Nah,
She done
I
seen
don't
me
want to hear
at,
that.
you
man.
seen me at Garden Park. She
Yo,
seen me
this
at Baltimore
bull
Crab.
FaceTime me. I'm at work. I'm DJ. I can barely see. Now, mind you, my computer screen font is very big. So I can. I'm DJing handicapped like a motherfucker. He like, yo, where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm at work. He's like, such and such there. I'm like, I don't know. I can't even see if they was. Like, he like, oh shit. But he drinking, he chilling, he playing golf and shit. He getting lit.
Oh, none of that.
He ain't need come.
Playing golf.
He ain't need come to the spot. He need come to the spot.
She said she couldn't see.
Right
She
now
be
he playing golf. He Yo, so
He was at some atmosphere.
Nah, man. Yo, let me tell you this. I'm fully Mac. I swear, if you was DJing during the time I was outside, you would love me. I'm fully removed from the space, man.
You. It's different, and it's different. And that's what I try to I gotta understand too, because some people just don't want to go, and this is just my job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some people, I don't even be wanting to go to the store sometimes. So I know a nigga that ain't gonna want to come.
And the club
to
that you're
the
talking
spot.
about, my man is the owner, right? You know that
Yeah.
he calls me, yo, come. He just got on me yesterday. He was
Oh,
like,
and that's another thing too. I was watching
come
something.
outside.
I was watching something. Shout out to the DJs Need Love 2 show. They only had me there one time. It's cool because it's cool. Y'all had guests there 2 times, 3 times, but y'all only had me
and
one
it's time to get Mac
But
back
it's
on there,
cool.
basically.
But they was discussing something like, how does it feel when tour DJs go away and then come back to
the club.
to their clubs?
Mm-hmm.
And
They lose the spunk a little bit. They
you
lose
lose
a
your
step.
spunk
They
a
lose
little bit
step.
because you only playing one specific
Exactly.
artist.
You gotta get back and get
you
familiar
have to get
again.
That and bless you.
Bless you.
And when you get if you get replaced.
Hey, that's alpaca too, man. Don't get no shit.
No, I
Yo.
did it on my
And
arm.
if you get
I
and
did
if
it
you
on my
get
arm.
replaced as a DJ, so I want to say, y'all have to make the connections with the owners. Don't be friends with the promoters because the promoters just want to keep the vibe going. But the owner, your relationship with the owner is going to have you always locked in forever.
Right.
Even if it's not on that same night, you going to get a night again.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, like on my downtime, if you on tour, just stay tapped in to other music and other genres. Go check out some little joints while you around.
Yeah.
Go check out a bar or whatever. You know how you
So,
get them tour joints.
I'm
And
gonna
just
give
stay
you
connected with
me
owners.
as your manager. When you're on tour, you're gonna do club nights every night.
Right.
Without that artist, I'm just gonna book you. I don't care if it's like just to keep you in the zone. So when we
Yeah,
get back
just
home,
to keep you in the zone.
that I
So
can
when you
keep
get
there.
back home,
I can keep you there.
it's a
Right.
it's
So
a
that's
it's
what
a,
I would do. I
It's
would
a
make
better
sure that
rapport.
You was out after the show at the after party every night.
And I thank God for my DJ homies. You know what I'm saying? Like these 2 guys, if I got something to do, if I gotta do a little something over here, I'll send them. Be like, yo, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
But we kept that
Yep.
relationship for the past 3 years,
Right.
and it just worked.
Yep.
So I don't mind sharing the money. I don't mind, hey, referring.
Yep.
Like, no, I can't do that, but I got somebody that can do that.
Right,
Y'all,
right.
you gotta have that type of.
Yep. Absolutely.
You gotta have that type of motion when you in this game, because now it could be I ain't DJ'd in 2 weeks. I might have did a movie or something. I did. Oh yo, I got this joint for you. As soon as you get back, and it's all it keeps the flow of a DJ, because don't nobody want a dusty DJ.
Right.
And meaning a dusty DJ, meaning you ain't DJ'd nowhere in a minute.
Right.
You ain't just the aux cord.
Right.
You gotta turn that bitch up.
That's a fact. And I definitely,
Yeah.
I said, I give you your love, Mac. You turn that bitch up every time. From
Yeah, I turn-
Baltimore
yeah,
Crab
he
and
seen it. He
Seafood
seen
to
it.
Garden Park. Like,
He
yo,
got
she
fried.
playing.
He got
I was
fried.
Man, she playing songs from 2010. She playing Young Dro. It's playing certain songs that I ain't listened to in forever, but it was perfect timing. And it was like, damn, all right, she going back and forth, old school, new school, back and forth. Yeah, so
Sample, new Jones. Yeah, you gotta have them Jones in the cut.
Right.
so she one of them ones. But look,
Panty droppers, Get sloppers,
Right.
but look, I feel like it's time for a new segment, bro. New segment. So now on Culture Chat GPT, it's called Culture Chat. I mean, so we gonna start making some phone calls. People
right.
see what grind
That's
their
right.
gears, talk about stories and stuff like that. So I definitely wanted to call my cousin A real quick. Cause
We chatting on the chat.
me and him be chatting.
Well, grab the aux cord,
Man, I'm
then,
gonna
man.
grab the aux cord. Let's give him a call real quick.
Yeah, let's call him up, man.
Hello.
Oh, my stomach growling.
Yo, bro.
Yo, what's the deal?
What's
Welcome
up,
to the
brother?
Culture Chat GPT.
Welcome to the Culture Chat GPT.
Yeah,
what are
man.
you wearing?
Welcome
Good
to the
morning,
show.
everybody.
What are you wearing? It's crazy.
What do you have on right now?
Hey,
Seriously.
I thought this was like a PG-13 show.
It is, but what do you have on? Some ball shorts?
No, I actually got on my silk polo robe.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you eat breakfast?
I'm in the kitchen making that now, a little beef bacon, eggs over medium.
Just how I
croissant.
like it. Would you like to be my guest?
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, so look, hey, I know me and you, we was out at dinner the other day, and some girl posted something on Instagram, and they had you, it grinded your gears a little bit. So what?
hold on, let me
Talk
turn
to
this
me,
pot
bro.
off.
Talk. What happened?
So she posted saying like my man would never ask me for money or something of that nature. So I asked her, I said, well, if your man is a provider for you and he fall on hard times, he can't come to you. And she like, well, you should be better prepared. And I'm like, well, you can be as prepared as you want to be, but stuff will still happen.
Facts. Facts.
So basically, my thing is like, I feel like the internet is just controlling people now. People talk about they man would never, but y'all can't even sustain your own life. Y'all looking for a handout.
Right.
And in our culture, it's like, if you can't do this, you're not a man. If you can't do this, you're not a man. It's like y'all got all the stipulations on what a man is, but who is telling y'all this? Who is raising y'all? Because I
Well,
know
wait a
some good
minute.
men that
What size are the gears that you're grinding here? That's what we would like to know. And another thing is, how did they come up on hard times? Like, were they in a motorcycle accident? Did they fuck up the bread? Like, we got to know these type of things, because I'm not gonna give you no money if you fucking up the money. You understand what I'm saying?
you
But
ain't
if you in a
fucking it up,
motorcycle
but
accident,
listen, if you
I still
say
can slop
used to
you up.
making- it could have been anything, health. But say if you making 200 grand, right? Y'all live in a nice house, y'all do nice things, and your business happens to fall. See, I've been a business owner for 13 years, so I done been on the roller coaster of up and down. 1 week we can eat steak, the next week might be peanut butter and jelly. But
Yeah, I feel that. I understand.
but if we gotta
you
eat
gotta
peanut
work
butter
your
and
way
jelly,
to the peanut butter and jelly, man. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Yeah.
So you want to know what happened in between?
We can get a burger. You know, we can get a chicken sausage. What's going on? How can we help?
When
But
you seen we was leading towards the peanut butter jelly,
but yeah, that's
why didn't you pivot?
right.
Right.
But
Why
see,
didn't you pivot?
but another thing is too that I kind of like noticed, like, men have to be okay with expressing yourselves and letting us know what's going on. A lot of men take it on the chin and think they can figure it out on their
They
own,
don't be
and then
comfortable.
come to you at the last minute and be like, "Oh, I need $10,000. I fucked up the money." Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to engage and let somebody know something, so we can all be on the same page.
I agree.
As a
I'm
woman,
referring to responsible human beings, not niggas that's just out here doing whatever.
are you responsible?
Yeah, I'm responsible, but even
How
with a
tall
lot
are
of
you?
my height does not relate to responsibility.
All right,
Just
I'm
'cause I can
gonna
get shit
pass
off
the
the
mic
top
to
shelf
Donnie.
don't mean
Man.
I'm responsible.
How tall are you? Hilarious. So, all right, and we had one more conversation, man. So today's era with going to church and stuff like that, it's different. Back in the day, it used to be the carpet. I mean, the big hats and stuff like that. Hey, how you feel about going to church today?
Yo, honestly, I really want to get back close with God in church because I grew up in church my whole life. And the reason why I left church was because they took our pastor from us and moved him to another church.
Okay.
But I don't see the same values that I saw when I was a kid. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
more like, to me, church reminds me of going to the club and getting a section. Like, the only thing that's missing is the hookah.
You sure your pastor ain't owe nobody no money, man?
No.
They got him out of there.
Got him out of there and traumatized you, man.
Yo,
Get back the
the
guy.
pastor owing somebody money and leaving is crazy.
Nah, that's a
And this-
BL. That's a BL question. What you think about the church, BL? Can you meet any fines, somethings nowadays?
Nah, I agree.
And get a
Like,
good word?
Nah, it's to me, it's more about the transaction,
the
and
money.
What can you?
Yeah.
It's not about the word anymore. So I feel exactly how he feels when it comes to that.
The people don't even fellowship the same. Like, used to go to church and like all the kids, we would be in youth ministry. We all knew each other. We hung out. Like now it's just like they trying to size you up to see what you got.
Nah, no. What's them church drones? Everybody used to go on them trips and everybody spend the night out.
Oh, them
Or freaky
retreats.
joint, yeah.
Yeah.
They done got too freaky on the
Them
retreats.
retreats.
Yeah, they shut it down. The retreat vibe bled out into the church, man.
Man, we had that
I
24-hour
heard y'all was
retreat
getting
one time.
Busy. Y'all go skating. They go skating all night. Then they go somewhere else. Then somewhere else. And it's an all night thing.
Hey,
they
they
just
say
be having sex.
The church girls be the freakiest.
Yeah,
ones.
Man.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Man, the wildest. Man, I had
Yeah.
some great moments.
They do. Not that I'm
Man,
proud
on the
of this,
retreats?
on
but
the retreats. On the retreats after third service, before service. Oh,
damn.
Yeah, that's
no.
why you want to get back to church. Man, y'all boys
Hey, yo.
is nuts.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, next caller.
Yo,
Be my guest.
you gotta get
Yo,
baptized.
you gotta get
You gotta get
purified in
baptized.
the waters of Lankman
I
and
do need to
Tulsa.
get baptized again. I do.
Yeah.
yo, I want to
Yo,
get
so
baptized
like
again,
Ace
but
said, man,
take me to
now-
the river though. I don't want to get baptized in the church.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what-
yeah,
Oh,
that's-
you
I-
one of them
yeah,
boys.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You gotta
I did that too.
purify
I
your
did mine.
soul,
I
bro.
did
that
mine in the
natural.
ocean. I
Oh,
did
you
mine in the
don't want
ocean.
nothing to pop out
So
of
you want to go to Santorini and get baptized?
Yo, these
Yeah,
boys is
Yeah, not
wild.
the Chattahoochee.
He
He trying to wade
Or the
in the
Schuylkill.
water with
Right.
no drawers on, man.
Yo, hey, I love you, cuz, man. Appreciate you for calling in the Culture Chat GPT. Well, I appreciate you answer the phone, but Culture Chat GPT, man.
So did I
Great.
win the concert tickets?
Nah, you want a chance to make me breakfast. Get out of here.
All right, next caller. All right, bro. I'm gonna talk to you later. All right,
He ain't want to hang up.
all right, good job.
Yeah,
Man, have you ever been baptized?
yeah, I have.
How old were you?
I forget the age, but I was in the ocean.
You was a kid.
No, I was older. No,
Okay.
Older. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Wait.
I haven't got baptized.
Yeah.
Like period in life? Are you interested in Joel putting them fire?
Well,
in
nah,
him?
not him so much.
Yeah.
But you know, he's a great guy, man. I feel like
Hold on. You said you have or you haven't, man?
I have not.
I have not.
And I would like
Wow.
to. I would like to.
Yeah, we gotta get you.
I wouldn't
Wow.
mind getting baptized.
When I was 9, but I really want to get baptized again.
the water's not going to steam up or anything. I'm fine.
As soon as that man stepped down in that water.
Nah, your joint going to turn into acid.
He was on a retreat busting something. Damn.
You
Yeah.
busted down on
Damn.
a retreat, boy. Yo,
Damn.
I
When is
never.
it? Mom,
I was.
Mom, I need this
Hey,
deposit,
yo,
Mom.
Let me
Come
tell
on.
you, I was always. I ain't gonna say envious of that, but I was like, damn, they get to have fun all night long. Like, and I was thinking of it as like, damn, y'all get pizza, y'all go skating, like, nah, they was getting bust down. See, I'm under a lot of protection, man. God don't like me around a lot of BS. I think that's why I dress the way I dress, because I'm under protection right now. I do a lot of shit by myself. I get gas by myself, go to the market, walk the dog.
Take the trash
You know,
out.
I can't have all this voluptuous out doing all that. Man. So God, you know I take the trash out
Right.
faithfully. When? Tuesday night, I set it on the curb.
Right.
So it's like, you know, I gotta, you know, I'm protected, man. God don't let me see a lot of nonsense. He don't let me see a lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Praise the Lord.
And I
I'm
like
definitely I'm about to get baptized.
Now we're gonna pray for you, Donnie.
That-
We're gonna
that-
pray for
pray,
you.
please.
Yeah.
'Cause my life be
Yeah,
here,
right
here,
now
here,
you
here.
trying to dip that stick, man, into that powdery substance.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Yo, hey, yo, He's
hold
a
on.
walking fun
You said he
dip.
putting his Peter in the cocaine?
Yo, Donnie, you what? I ain't never heard. Yo, who did that? You trying to do that
Damn.
before?
So you pulled it to the joint.
you
said,
try to do
no,
it
you said he put his stick in the. That's what you said.
Yo, did you try to do that before?
Hell no.
Where did that come from?
What type of high?
But then-
is y'all-
but then-
I ain't gonna
you
lie.
try
Yeah.
to
You
put
did
your
say
joint-
like
Yeah,
beat
say,
the
yeah.
stick in the
Nah.
powder. I ain't know what that meant.
Right.
a dipstick, the fun dip.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
all right,
Yeah, see, we
Nah, you talking about putting your joint in a
because
soda
he
can?
felt the same way,
Nah, your
didn't you?
joint.
You know what I
Wow.
was saying? The same- We both thought the same thing.
You was hazed? Was that a hazing activity? You tripping, bruh.
No, for
Put
that
your
shit.
joint in a can? Oh, no. You got an extra ring around your joint? I
talking
got
about-
go over 2 joints? Go over 2 humps?
Nah, man.
Yo, bro, have you ever? I know you was in college.
You ever
Have
put your dick in a
was
can?
Interested? Were you ever interested in joining a fraternity?
Nah, they approached me. Nah, you know what I said.
You look like
Yo, how do you get approached for being a fraternity?
What they say?
Hey,
you
buddy.
look
Hey,
like
hey,
Alpha.
bud, we like your moves. We see what you're, we see what
Seen
you
your
do with these
shoulder move
girls
before.
around. We see what you do with these girls around campus.
Yeah, you want to come get hazed?
Nah.
But yeah, nah, I ain't going for none of that. I'm not that guy. We gonna have a problem. You know?
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that hazing.
I'm going at the whole fraternity, motherfucker, act crazy with me. You feel me?
Would y'all fight the gorillas? Would y'all fight
100
the
men?
gorilla?
Yo, what's up with the 100 men in the gorilla?
Let's talk about it real
Yo,
fast, real
100
fast.
men in the gorilla.
What
is
y'all
like-
think?
No.
Nah, they ain't got a shot. Without no weapons?
Without no weapon.
Without no weapons, it's tough.
It's over.
So you
Right.
don't.
No,
all right. You know, I
100
love
men,
playing
he's
devil's
done.
advocate.
He'll probably get tired around the 80th man. Like on some shit,
And
just
still
tired
just-
of
and
rumbling,
still just be
but
like,
still be like slamming you.
Yeah.
So playing devil's advocate. Yeah. We got 100 trained heavyweight UFC fighters. Trained.
Right.
These are legal weapons.
Yeah.
Y'all don't think they can strategize and be able
Punching
to
through all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't no them niggas
smacking
gonna
the
be
shit out them
They ain't
niggas.
gonna be UFC. Them niggas gonna be
Them
FC.
niggas are like rag dolls.
Them niggas gonna be GMC. Them niggas gonna be GNC. Them niggas gonna need GNC after that.
For
They
real,
gonna be
man.
dead. DIE.
I ain't gonna. At first, I thought 100 men could.
Yeah.
But then I looked at a picture of 100 people.
Yeah.
And it's like 100 people can't hit a gorilla at the same time. So again, even if they go in waves of 6 or 5,
Yeah.
that's a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
And they ain't the gorilla don't even got killed. You just got hit you one
You
time.
gotta
You breaking a
think.
bone and you done.
gotta think a person don't even weigh the size as a gorilla.
Right.
You know,
Right.
or a chimp or any
that.
of them, any
Right.
mammals that he could pick up by the leg and bang like that. Like
Right.
all he doing is King Kong shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Donkey
That's
Kong
it.
move. Bang,
Yeah,
bang,
bang,
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And then they skin so dense. It's like, bro, that ain't,
That
them
ain't
little
nothing. You
punches
can't
ain't
even
hurting
bite. You bite that, you know what I'm saying, loosen your tooth.
They ain't
You know
even
what
choke
else?
the
I'm gonna
nigga.
tell you some wild shit. Silverback gorillas are vegan. And that's not so don't tell me that you can't be strong eating this grass.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like
they vegan.
that's what I'm saying. Like we a lot of people came from animals, man.
Right.
A lot of people have ancestors of animals.
They say it's a
There's
reason
some
why.
niggas that look
Hold on.
like apes.
That is
So was you a chimpanzee?
No, I might have been a donkey, man. I might have been a zebra. I might have been a zebra or
No, he
something.
probably
There's
was a
some people that
baboon.
look like birds. There's some people that look like fish.
Yeah.
There's some people that look like an animal.
Yeah, I think I'm
If
definitely.
you would have had a
silverback.
couple Kimbo slices, if you had,
Of course he a silverback.
listen, 100 Kimbo slices.
100 Kimbo slices beating a gorilla.
No,
Oh nah,
giving him a run for his money.
100 Kimbo slices in prime.
nah,
Bro.
man.
Nah.
I'm taking 100 Kimbo.
When that gorilla stand up,
Nah.
he punching his kneecaps, man.
Yo,
You hear me?
all 2 Kimbos get both kneecaps, do that
Yeah,
whole
nah.
street brawling.
it'll
man.
take
he gonna
100.
pick them
It'll
niggas
take
up.
100 Kimbo slices to give the gorilla a run for his money.
We tried. I tried 100 men. I tried, but
Yeah, listen, man. Leave the gorillas alone, man.
leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Another great episode of Culture Chat GPT.
T.
It's your boy BL, the MacBook,
Be my guest.
and the Don.
Don, we
And
out.
like that, we out.
This is Culture Chat GPT.